Hello and good evening. My name is Manan Sharma, and now I'm going to explain my program. My program is write a C++ program to count the number of words and characters from the typed in sentence. The user always has to press the enter key to inform that the input is complete. Example: Hi, welcome to C++ lab. Output words 5 and characters 18. Okay, so now I'm going to my coding. That is, the first three lines consist of the header files that I use in the program. The first is hash include iostream that is used for the that contains all the input output functions in the program. Second is hash include conio.h, hash include stdio.h. Now using namespace std. Now we're using int main. We're using int main because we have to return a value, and generally for returning a value we use return 0. So I have now my the main content begins. I have declared two variables of integer data type. One is words underscore count, and I have initialized value also for that. That is 1, and the other is char underscore count, and the value is 0. Then I have initialized one more variable that is of character data type ch. Then I am inputting the sentence. That is for that the statement is cout. Enter the sentence, and I've given a tab space. So now my while loop starts. I'm using while loop because it is an entry control loop. So even if the condition is wrong, it will not work. So the condition is while ch is equal to get char not equals to /n means next line. So the that is the ch the condition will only be applicable for the for only single line. So we use getchar. The main function of getchar is it reads a single character from the input stream and it returns to the program. So inside the while loop, I have used a if condition. If ch is equal to space. That is, if the ch character encounters a space, then the words that is a words underscore count plus plus post increment operator, it will increase. And else char underscore count plus plus, that is if there is no space, then it will count the characters in the sentence. Then for the output, I have used two output statements, for one for words and one for char, that are cout number of words underscore count, and cout number of characters char underscore count. Then because I've used int main, so I'm returning a value that is return 0. Okay, so now I'll compile my program. Okay, so the output screen is here, and enter the sentence. So I'm entering a sentence like my name is Manan. Okay, so the number of words here are 4. That is, one is my, the second is name, and third is, and the fourth one is Manan. And number of characters are total 13, and you can even count. Then okay, so thank you. This is my first program. Okay, so now I'm just a second. Okay, so now my second program, that is the fourth question. Write a C++ program that prompts the user to enter the number of hours required to install a hardwood floor, display the number of complete 8-hour work days required for the job, as well as the remaining hours needed in the last day. Compute and display the total cost of the job at rupees 200 per day plus rupees 40 per hour for any partial day. Okay, so now I am going to show my coding. Yes, so the computer, so the program starts with the first line, that is a header file, hash include iostream, that contains all the input output functions using namespace std. Then the third line is int main. So now also here we are using int main because we have to return a value. So I'm sorry that I forgot to write it return 0. Okay, So I have initialized four variables that are of integer data type. One is hours, days, partial. Partial is for the number of days that the job has been performed, and one is price. Okay. So now I am inputting the number of hours that is required for installing the hardwood floor. C out, enter the number of hours required for installing the hardwood floor. C in, hours, days. So the number of days that the person has performed the job, we can count by the total number of hours divided by 8, because the person is required to work only 8 hours a day, and so the number of days will be hours divided by 8. Then the partial is the number of hours that he has worked. The Okay, so that is hours modulus 8. That will give the remainder. Then the total price, that is the cost for the job. So 200 into days. 200 is, as we know, it was given in the question, like 200 per day plus rupees 40 per hour. So 200 is for the day, and so the total number of days will be multiplied by 200, and the total number of hours will be multiplied by 40. Okay, then now the cout statements for giving the output, that is cout price, that is price, and return 0 for the in main. Okay, so now I'll run my program. Okay, so enter the number of hours required for installing the hardwood floor, that is I am 100. Okay, so the price is 2560, and so we can even calculate it. Okay, thank you.